baseball. It's America's pastime and Minnesota's passion. The all-new Neighborhood Sports Network, in partnership with the Minnesota Baseball Association, brings you coverage of the 2022 State Amateur Baseball Tournament. Coverage is proudly brought to you by The Urgency Room, fast, flexible care. McDonald's, owners and operators of Minnesota and Western Wisconsin. Find your golden opportunity at mcdonalds.com/careers. The Star Tribune, your home for the best prep coverage. And by the Minnesota Twins. Welcome to the neighborhood. Now, let's get out to the ballpark. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome to Faribault, Minnesota. The 2022 State Amateur Baseball Tournament is live from Bell Field here on the all-new Neighborhood Sports Network. I'm Ryan Phelps. We've got a great one for you here today. It's the Nisswa Lightning taking on the new Ulm Brewers. Should be a beautiful evening down here in southern Minnesota as we take a look at the coaches out chatting with the State Amateur Baseball rep and tonight's umpires as well. The Nisswa Lightning, winners over Raymond last Saturday to advance to today's game to face New Ulm. New Ulm, winners over El Rosa last Saturday. Nisswa's game here in Faribault. New Ulm played over in Dundas. The winner gets Jordan tomorrow morning. That's at 11 a.m. at Dundas. So we've got Dumont, Buckman, Delano, and Jordan all advancing so far. Avon and St. Patrick in action right now over in Dundas. And we'll get score updates. 2-1 Avon right now in the fourth inning. Okay, so Avon up 2-1 in the fourth. They'll get Delano tomorrow at 1:30. Tomorrow afternoon, we'll have the semifinals, and that'll be the winner of tomorrow's game against Jordan. Whoever wins between Nisswa and New Ulm, they'll advance to the semifinals and take on either Delano or Avon or St. Patrick. So still plenty to decide here as we head into a gorgeous Saturday evening here in Faribault. Greg Wilford is our engineer and photographer here tonight. And again, my name is Ryan Phelps. 73 degrees, a little breeze coming in straight from the center field fence, although the flag out in center field is calm. Checking the weather, it says winds out of the north at 8 miles an hour. So we're just minutes before game time here on the all-new NSPN.TV, the Neighborhood Sports Network. Welcome to the neighborhood. We'll have tonight's starting lineups for you when we return. You're watching State Amateur Baseball here on NSPN. The visit behind home plate continues as we're just minutes before the starting lineups. We'll turn it over to Danny Duchesne, our PA announcer, when the time comes. Tonight's umpires, Ken Lerner behind home plate, and out of the bases, Chris Zollner. As we're going over some final instructions from the State Amateur Baseball official. Ryan Shimoleski will be pitching for Nisswa. He's a draftee from Foley Jacks. It'll be Wade French dealing tonight for the New Ulm Brewers. And now here we go.
Baseball fans, and welcome to the 99th edition of the Minnesota State Amateur Baseball Tournament. At beautiful Bell Field This afternoon's game sponsor is Alina Health. We want to thank all of our participants and fans for attending today's game. Tonight's contest features the visitors on the scoreboard, the Brewers from New Ulm, and your home team, the Lightning from Nisswa. At this time, let's meet the starting lineups for tonight's game. Starting with the visitor, New Ulm Brewers. Batting first, playing second base, number 12, Colton Schaefer. Hitting second, playing center field, number 11, Justin Hoffman. In left field, hitting third, number 31, Cole Rainweiler. Hitting fourth, the designated hitter, number 6, Hunter Rainweiler. Hitting fifth, pitching tonight, number 8, Wade French. Playing first base, hitting sixth, number 33, Trevor Nissen. In right field, batting seventh, number 1, Jaden Domeyer. Hitting eighth, playing shortstop tonight, number 20, Andrew Peters. Behind the plate, playing catcher, batting ninth, number 3, Josh Seidel. And starting at third base tonight, number 34, Braden Zimmerman. The Brewers are coached by head manager Al Floor, assisted by Brody Peterson. Let's welcome the rest of the New Ulm Brewers. And now the starting lineup for your Nisswa Lightning. Leading off center fielder number 22, Cody Rudisilli. Hitting second, playing third base, number 41, Nick Nelson. Playing second base, hitting third, number 11, Jeremiah Pipcorn. The designated hitter, hitting cleanup, number 24, Nate Deshane. Hitting fifth to first baseman, number 44, Aaron Jenkins. In left field, hitting sixth, number 4, Drew Boland. Batting seventh, playing right field, number 7, Chris Peterson. Playing shortstop, hitting eighth, number 16, Corey Miller. Behind the plate, catching tonight, batting ninth, number 21, Matt Kasperson. And starting on the mound, number 6, Ryan Shimoleski. The Lightning are coached by manager Paul Jenkins. Let's welcome the rest of the Nisswa Lightning. Baseball fans, it's time to play ball.
All right, let's get started here in Faribault Belfield, the site of this matchup here in the quarterfinals with Nisswa, the home team, and the New Ulm Brewers, the visitors. Ryan Phelps here with you on the all-new
Leading off the top of the first, for the Brewers, second base, number 12, Colton Schaefer.
So Schaefer to lead things off here for New Ulm. 73 degrees and 8-mile-an-hour winds coming straight out of the north. First pitch in there for a strike at 5:47 p.m. And we are underway here in Faribault. Off the outside corner ball. This one bounced right back to Shimoleski. Reaches up, tosses to first for out number 1. Aaron Jenkins, the first baseman.
Off the bat for the Brewers, center fielder number 11, Justin Hoffman.
So Hoffman to the plate now. Hoffman batting .540 on the year. 10 home runs for the lefty. That one catches the outside corner for a strike. Just below the knees for a ball. 1-1 here with 1 away, just underway. New Ulm Brewers, the visitors, in black with blue trim and white pants. This one right up the middle, past the glove of Shimoleski, and past the outstretched glove of Torrey Miller. And a 1-out single for Justin Hoffman.
The left fielder number 31, Cole Rainweiler.
Rainweiler to the plate, batting .454 on the year. Rainweiler from a product of Minnesota State Mankato. That one misses wide. Ball 1, 1-0. 1 away and a runner on first in Hoffman. No one's in there for a strike, 1-1. Hoffman at first, played college ball at Concordia. Gets a lead, now the throw back to first. Slides back just in time. Swing and a miss, strike 2, 1-2. Breaking ball catches the outside corner for a called third strike, and there's 2 away. That'll bring Hunter Ranweiler to the plate.
Number 6, Hunter Ranweiler.
Ranweiler, the DH. Batting for Brayton Zimmerman, the third baseman. Hunter leading the team in average at .574. Going inside for a ball. Throw to first. Yeah, he got him! Picked off at first. Justin Hoffman punched out by Chris Zollner, the field umpire. So 1 hit for New Ulm to start the first inning. But Hoffman gets punched out at first. We head to the bottom half of the first inning. It's New Ulm 0 and Nisswa coming to the plate. You're watching live coverage of state baseball here on the all-new NSPN.
Fast and flexible care. Count on the urgency room for expert medical care when you need it most. Visit us in person. Broken bone, chest pain? We're in Eagan, Vadnais Heights, or Woodbury. Online care. Sinus infection? Strep throat? We offer easy online care. Major to minor, we can provide the level of care you need. Visit urgencyroom.com. Mobile check-in now available.
Wade French, the starting pitcher for the New Ulm Brewers. Back here in Faribault. Welcome back, everyone. Ryan Phelps with you here on the all-new Neighborhood Sports Network. Scoreless through a half an inning. Cody Rudisilli, Nick Nelson, Jeremiah Pipcorn due up for Nisswa here in the bottom half of the first inning. Last warm-up pitch for French coming up. Rudisilli batting .471 on the year. Throw down from Josh Seidel, the catcher for New Ulm.
Leading off the bottom of the first for the Lightning, center fielder number 22, Cody Rudisilli.
Ken Lerner, the home plate umpire, cleans off the dish, and we're set to go here in the bottom half of the first inning. Nisswa in their navy blue uniforms with red and white trim, white pants. They're the home team on the scoreboard. French digs in and fires. First pitch, breaking ball, catches the inside corner for a strike. Check swing, he went. Strike two on Rudisilli. Oh, 0-2 pitch from French. This one driven to center. Tracking is Hoffman, and he reaches out. It gets past his glove. It'll be at least a double for Rudisilli, and he holds up with a stand-up double to lead things off for Nisswa.
Now batting third baseman number 41, Nick Nelson.
Nelson comes to the plate, batting .281 on the year, .813 slugging percentage. Nobody out and a runner on second in Rudisilli. Low and away for a ball. Inside, 2-0. Rudisilli, a Wofford product. Nelson from South Dakota State. That one just off the outside corner. 3-0 now. Nobody out and a runner on second in Rudisilli. Fouled off. 3-1. And that one catches the outside corner. Full count now, 3-2. Nick Nelson, our batter. Due up Jeremiah Pipcorn. Runner on second, nobody out. That's Rudisilli. This one popped up to the right side. Tracking is Nissen. The first baseman reaches up, and he'll squeeze it for out number one.
Batting for the Lightning, second baseman number 11, Jeremiah Pipcorn.
Pipcorn from North Dakota State. He is the home run record holder for single season and career home runs for the Bison. He comes to the plate with one out and a runner on second in Rudisilli. Low and away for a ball. Pipcorn batting .407 on the year. This one driven to center. Hoffman back. Checking up is Rudisilli. The catch made. Rudisilli for third. And he'll slide in. Safe. So a sac fly for Pipcorn. Rudisilli to third. And there's two outs now here in the first. That'll bring Nate Deshane to the plate, the designated hitter.
The designated hitter, number 24, Nate Deshane.
I mentioned Pipcorn, the home run record holder at North Dakota State. Nate Duchesne holds the home run record at Morningside. That one on the inside corner for a strike. 0-1, the go-ahead run, the potential game's first run over on third in Rudisilly. There are 2 outs here, bottom 1. That one's low. Wade French, starting pitcher for New Ulm. Trying to keep this thing scoreless through 1 full. Breaking ball wide. 2-1 the count. This one driven to first, straight into the glove of Nissen. And the Lightning are down in the first. They leave a runner on third. Each team has a hit. We're still scoreless through 1. We head to the second inning. The New Ulm Brewers are coming to bat next here on the all-new Neighborhood Sports Network.
New Ulm 0, Nisswa 0.
Fast and flexible care. Count on the urgency room.
Join our team while supporting yours. The all-new Neighborhood Sports Network, NSPN.TV, is looking for camera operators and broadcasters for our live game streams. The atmosphere of sporting events can't be beat. Be a part of the action with flexible scheduling and guaranteed game rate pay. If you're a student or adult looking for an opening into the world of sports media, or to just make a little extra cash, send us an email at jobs@nspn.tv. Welcome to the neighborhood.
Back here at Bell Field in Faribault, Ryan Phelps with you here on the all-new Neighborhood Sports Network, NSPN.TV. Over in Dundas right now in the 5th inning, Avon leading St. Patrick by a score of 4-1. Here in Faribault, we're through 1 full inning of play. It's Nisswa 0, New Ulm 0. The New Ulm Brewers, the visitors, they're up to bat here in the second.
Leading off the top of the second for the Brewers, designated hitter number 6, Hunter Ranweiler.
Ranweiler, French, and Nissen drew up in the second inning for New Ulm. Ranweiler was at home plate when the top of the first ended, as Hoffman was thrown out at first. Ryan Shimoleski, the draftee from Foley, starts off with 2 balls. That one catches the inside corner for a strike. 2-1. Three and 1 now the count. Tonight's winner gets Jordan tomorrow at 11 a.m. in Dundas. The Jordan Brewers winners over Bluffton today. This one fouled off into the trees. Count is full, 3-2. And a walk. A leadoff walk for New Ulm here in the second inning.
Now batting the pitcher, number 8, Wade French.
So Wade French now comes to the plate. French batting .220 on the year for the big right-hander. Low, inside for a ball, 1-0. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss for strike 2. It's 1-2 now to French from Shimoleski. Chmielewski from Southwest Minnesota State down in Marshall. Breaking ball wide. 2-2. This one right up the middle, past the leaping Torrey Miller. And a single for French on the 2-2 pitch. Puts runners on first and second with nobody out.
The first baseman, number 33, Trevor Nissen.
That brings Nissen to the plate. Nissen batting .373 for the Brewers. Nobody out here, top of 2. Strike 1. Nissen caught that nice line drive for out number 3 in the bottom of the first. This one popped up and fouled back. That's strike 2, 0-2 now with nobody out, runners on first and second. Strike 3. And Nissen goes down swinging for out number 1. That'll bring Jaden Domeyer to the plate, batting .380 on the year for New Ulm. Hunter Ranweiler on second, Wade French at first. 1 out here. Top of the second inning, strike 1 called on Domeyer. Low and inside. Ball 1, it's 1-1 now with 1 away. Top of the second. This one driven to left. It's going to land. Picked up by Boland. They're going to hold up Ranweiler. Throw back to third, not in time. Bases loaded with 1 out. Domeyer at first, French at second, Ranweiler at third. And that'll bring Andrew Peters to the plate, the shortstop. Peters batting .327 on the year. Left-handed batter, 1 away. Swing and a miss, strike 1. So New Ulm threatening here. Top of the second inning. Bases loaded and 1 out. Catches the outside corner for a strike. In the dirt. They look down the third baseline. Ranweiler will stay there. Came down the line a little ways. Casperson with the block, the catcher. Took the mask off, looked down the line. Held the runner there. 1-2 now with 1 away. Bases loaded for New Ulm. Swing and a miss. And they're going to, Ranweiler lost track of what was going on, makes the tag, and that's out number 3. Ranweiler pats his chest. He says, that was my fault. I think he thought there were 2 outs. He came running home, and the threat is ended. New Ulm leaves 2 on base as Ranweiler is tagged out coming home.
0 runs, 2 hits, 2 runners left on base.
So we head to the bottom of the second inning. Still scoreless with New Ulm and Nisswa. The Lightning are coming to the plate next.
Join our team while supporting yours. The all-new Neighborhood Sports Network, NSPN.TV, is looking for camera operators and broadcasters for our live game streams. The atmosphere of sporting events can't be beat. Be a part of the action with flexible scheduling and guaranteed game rate pay. If you're a student or adult looking for an opening into the world of sports media, or to just make a little extra cash, send us an email at jobs@nspn.tv. Welcome to the neighborhood.
The special team nickname is a Brewer.
Back here in Faribault, zeros on the board with New Ulm and Nisswa. The Nisswa Lightning, the home team, coming to bat here in the bottom half of the second inning. Aaron Jenkins will lead off, followed by Drew Boland and Chris Peterson due up for the Lightning here in the second inning. Jenkins batting .277 on the year.
Leading off the bottom of the second for the Lightning, first baseman number 44, Aaron Jenkins.
Catches the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. With a tough out there for New Ulm to end the second inning, as Ranweiler thought there were 2 outs already on the strikeout. He came trotting home casually, didn't realize until Casperson went after him that there was still 1 out left. Swinging him in strike 3, and Jenkins is down to start the second inning for Nisswa.
The left fielder number 4, Drew Boland.
Boland now up for Nisswa, batting .317 on the year for the lefty. 1 out, nobody on here, bottom of 2. Ball 1. Breaking ball misses, 2-0. French kicks and fires in the dirt, 3-0. Catches the outside corner for a strike, 3-1. With 1 out here, bottom of 2. Nisswa at the plate. And strike 2 called, 3-2, full count. The winner this evening gets Jordan in Dundas tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. This one fouled straight up and over the top of us. Check swing, it did not go. And a 1-out walk for Nisswa. So Chris Peterson out of the plate.
Chris Peterson.
Peterson batting .256 on the year. Strike 1. 0-1 the count. 1 out here, runner on first. That's Boland. Swing and a miss, strike two, 0-2. Bounced to second. Schaefer is there. The throw to two in time. The relay is got in time. He got him. 4-6-3 double play retires Peterson and the Lightning here in the second inning. We head to the third. It's a scoreless game with Nisswa and New Ulm. The Brewers are coming to bat next here on NSPN.
Star Tribune covers high school sports as passionately as you live them. Don't miss a beat on the games you love. Check out Star Tribune all day, every day for the latest prep news, scores, and so much more.
Back here in Faribault, the number 9 hitter up, Josh Seidel for the Brewers. Scoreless here through 2. 3 hits for New Ulm, 1 for Nisswa.
Pitcher number 3, Josh Seidel.
Seidel batting .361 on the year for New Ulm. Shimoleski's first pitch catches the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. Bounced, Shimoleski there. He's up with the throw to first. And Jenkins will squeeze it for out number 1.
Next up for the Brewers, second baseman number 12, Colton Schaefer.
So Schaefer, who also bounced out to the pitcher back in the first inning, comes to the plate now with nobody on and 1 away. Top of the third inning for New Ulm. Strike 1 called. Catches a piece of it to foul it off for strike 2. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and just like that, there's 2 away here in the visiting half of the third.
Now in the box, center fielder number 11, Justin Hoffman.
Hoffman singled back in the first inning. Was picked off at first to end the inning. And now he's swinging and driving one past the second baseman, Pipcorn, with 2 outs. That'll be marked an error on Pipcorn, an E4.
The left fielder number 31, Cole Ranweiler.
First error of the ball game. And Hoffman is aboard for the second time this game, and Cole Ranweiler will come to the plate. He struck out looking back in the first inning. That one's in there high, just above the belt for a ball, 1-0. High, 2-0. I think Hoffman's lead will be about 1 step shorter this time. Shimoleski's got that nice move to first. He kicks and fires, fouled straight back. 2-1 the count, 2 outs here. Top of 3. New Ulm, the visitors at the plate. The throw to first. Sliding back is Hoffman. Hoffman's going to throw down to second. Pipcorn. Oh, it hit the batter, hit the runner rather. The throw was tailing to the right, so a stolen base for Hoffman. And now a runner in scoring position for New Ulm here with 2 outs in the top of the third. The count is 3-1 to Cole Ranweiler. Strike called, strike 2 now. The count is full at 3-2 with 2 away. This one bounced to the left side. Scoop by Nelson. The throw to first is in time to retire Ranweiler, and the Brewers are down here in the top of the third. They leave one more on.
0 runs, 0 hits. 1 Nisswa error, 1 runner left on base.
So that's 3 now for New Ulm left on base through 3 innings. We head to the bottom of the third. Nisswa Lightning are coming to bat next. When our coverage continues here in Faribault, you're watching the State Amateur Baseball Tournament on NSPN.
Fast and flexible care. Count on the urgency room for expert medical care when you need it most. Visit us in person. Broken bone, chest pain? We're in Eagan, Vadnais Heights, or Woodbury. Online care. Sinus infection? Strep throat? We offer easy online care. Major to minor, we can provide the level of care you need. Visit urgencyroom.com. Mobile check-in now available.
Star Tribune covers high school sports as passionately as you live them. Don't miss a beat on the games you love. Check out Star Tribune all day, every day for the latest prep news, scores, and so much more.
Back here in Faribault, Ryan Phelps with you on the all-new Neighborhood Sports Network. Greg Wilford dancing to some REO Speedwagon, or maybe an REO Speedwagon remake. It's not the original. Score update from Dundas. St. Pat's has cut the lead. It's now Avon 4, St. Patrick 3. That one's in the 8th inning. Here in Faribault, we're scoreless through 2.5. Nisswa coming to the plate. Due up, Torrey Miller, Matt Casperson, and back to the top of the order for Cody Rudisilli.
Leading off the bottom of the third for the Lightning, shortstop number 16, Torrey Miller.
Miller, a product of MSU, Mankato. Miller batting .244. Wade French dealing for New Ulm. First pitch high for a ball, maybe a little outside, 1-0. This one popped up to the gap in right center. Tracking is Dolmeyer, and he'll reach up and put it away for out number 1. The catcher, Casperson.
Number 21, the catcher, Matt Casperson. Now batting.
Played college ball at Century. He'll come to the plate with 1 away here in the 3rd inning. Shows bunt, lays it down the third baseline. Zimmerman in, the throw to first is in time for out number 2. And just like that, 2 away for Nisswa here in the 3rd.
Next up for the Lightning, center fielder number 22, Cody Rudisilli.
So back to the top of the order. Rudisilli doubled back in the 1st inning. Was sacrificed over to 3rd. He was stranded there. Ball 1. This one driven to right, it'll land for a single. So Rudisili with back-to-back hits for Nisswa. He's 2 for 2. 2 away here, bottom 3 for Nick Nelson.
Number 41, the third baseman, Nick Nelson.
Throw to first. Diving back is Rudisili. Runner goes, Rudisili throws off the mark and late. Stolen base for Rudisili. And the Lightning have a runner in scoring position with 2 away here in the third.
Company's stolen base.
Nelson flew out to first back in the first inning. This one driven to the gap in left center field. That's going to score the game's first run. Rounding third and heading home is Rudisili. And Nisswa leads 1-0 on the double by Nelson. The Lightning are on the board, 1-0. Here with 2 away.
Now batting second baseman, number 11, Jeremiah Pipcorn.
So Pipcorn comes to the plate now. Already leading 1-0. 2 outs and a runner on second in Nelson. This one popped high into the air. Hoffman chasing, Ranweiler underneath it. He'll put it away for out number 3. A deeply hit ball, but not enough for Pipcorn. But the Lightning strike first. It's 1-0 as we head to the 4th inning. Nisswa leading New Ulm here in Faribault.
Driven to the right center gap, might be over the head of the outfielder, and it's out of here. Raiola with his 4th hit of the ball game.
A homer and 28 RBI. And he smokes one. That's crushed to right field. That is out of here. Drew Black, his 2nd home run of the season.
Can Lee work out a damage? Oh, center fielder's coming in. It's going to be down with a runner and move from third. Here comes the throw to the plate. Is going to be safe, and this one's over. It's a base hit.
Wolfs that one towards center. It's going to be a tough play, and it'll drop for a single. Klein comes trucking home. Oh, look at this. It's not dead, so they're going to send the runner from third, and sliding in safe is Superdot. And it's still live, and now coming in is Mathewitz.
Number 6, designated hitter, Hunter Ranweiler.
Welcome back to Bell Field in Faribault. Ryan Phelps with you here on NSPN. Top of the 4th inning, New Ulm back at the plate. Hunter Ranweiler, the DH. He walked back in the 2nd inning. Swing and a miss for strike 1. It's 1-1 now. Ultimately tagged out by the catcher coming home. This one bounced to the right side and foul. Strike 2, it's 1-2. Hunter Ranweiler, Wade French, and Trevor Nissen due up for New Ulm here in the 4th. This one hit up the middle and past the diving Pipcorn for a leadoff single for Ranweiler. And he's on board for the 2nd time tonight in 2 tries.
Now batting for the Brewers, pitcher number 8, Wade French.
French singled back in the second inning. So in the heart of the order here for the Brewers, they trail 1-0. After the RBI single, this one hit sharply into the third baseman, Nick Nelson's glove for out number 1.
The first baseman, number 33, Trevor Nissen.
Nissen struck out back in the second inning. He's 0 for 1. 1 out and a runner on first in Rantweiler. Strike 1. This one popped up and out of play. Might get a loud thud here. Nope, it's behind us. Oh and 2 now. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, and a runner on first for New Ulm. This one hit to the right side and foul. Just foul. Count remains 0-2 for Nissen. As Rantweiler was heading to third, he'll trot back across the infield. Shimoleski kicks and fires. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That's the 4th strikeout for Shimoleski.
Now batting right fielder number 1, Jaden Domeyer.
Domeyer to the plate now. He singled back in the second inning. Shimoleski, the draftee from Foley. 4 strikeouts so far tonight. 2 outs and a runner on first in Rantweiler. The Brewers have had base runners every inning. They've left 3 on thus far. They have 4 hits so far off Shimoleski. That pitch in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike now with 2 outs to Domeyer. In the dirt, Rantweiler stays at first. Nice block by Casperson. He's been active behind home plate. Couple nice blocks, had a tag out on assisted play. An important one too. That one's in the dirt and it's going to get away from Casperson as Rantweiler takes second. Pass ball. Wild pitch called. Three balls and 1 strike. 2 away here, top of 4 for Domeyer. Breaking ball. Misses for a ball. Domeyer reluctantly takes first. And now runners on first and second for New Ulm as Andrew Peters comes to the plate.
Number 20, Andrew Peters.
Peters struck out back in the second inning. He was the last batter, but not the last out in the second inning, as Rantweiler was tagged out by the catcher Casperson. Strike 1. 2 outs and runners on first and second. This one hit to center. Rantweiler rounding third. They're going to hold him up there. The throw comes in. Nice. It got past Casperson. Nobody home to cover first. Now Shimoleski's there. The tag is not in time. The Brewers have tied it at 1. A bullet thrown by Rudisili from center. And it took a funny hop over Kasperson. Ranweiler scores, and we're tied at 1. So now runners on second and third in Dolmeyer and Peters. It was a single for Peters. And now this is Josh Seidel. Breaking ball, strike.
Now batting for the Brewers, pitcher number 3, Josh Seidel.
Seidel grounded out to Shimoleski back in the third inning. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Tied at 1, runners on second and third, 2 outs. Ranweiler led off the inning with a single. Now Seidel steps out of the box. It's something in his eye, a contact issue perhaps. But the lefty steps back in to face the 0-1 pitch from Shimoleski. The 0-2 pitch, rather. Fouled back. Two strikes to Seidel. Runners at second and third. Tight. 1-2. This one fouled back. Five hits so far for New Ulm. 2 errors charged to the Lightning. This one fouled back as Seidel stays alive. The count is 1-2. Strike 3 called, and Seidel goes down, as do the Brewers here in the fourth. But they get one back on 2 hits. 1 error, they leave 2 more. That makes 5 for the game. 5 hits and 5 left on. We're tied at 1 as we head to the bottom of the fourth here in Faribault. You're watching live coverage on NSPN. It's the State Amateur Baseball Tournament at Bell Field.
PrepSpotlight.tv made history in 2020 by live streaming every game of the Town Ball State Tournament. History is happening again. PrepSpotlight.tv has been great, but it's becoming greater. Introducing NSPN.tv. The Neighborhood Sports Network launches this week with end-to-end coverage of a fantastic Minnesota sports tradition, Town Ball. See every game for a new fan-friendly monthly fee. Join for Town Ball State Tournament games, then stay for the high school and college seasons. NSPN.tv will provide subscribers with an abundant supply of local sports content, featuring live events called by local play-by-play professionals, comprehensive highlights, feature stories, weekly shows, documentaries, and video podcasts. Welcome to the neighborhood. NSPN.tv.
Back here in Faribault, I want to make a correction. Over in Dundas, Avon leading St. Patrick. That game in the 6th inning. I said earlier it was in the 8th. That game is in the 6th inning. It's 4-3 Avon leading St. Patrick. Class C ball up the road in Dundas. Over in Meesville, Champlin Park leading the hometown Mudheads, also in the 6th. That one's 3-1.
Leading off the bottom of the fourth for the Lightning, designated hitter number 24, Nate Deshane.
Deshane will lead things off for the Lightning of Nisswa here in the fourth. Tied at 1. Deshane lined out to Trevor Nissen, the first baseman, back to end the first inning. This one hit to second, into the glove of Schaefer. The throw to first is in time for out number one.
Now batting for the Lightning, first baseman number 44, Aaron Jenkins.
Jenkins now to the plate. He struck out to start the second inning. Jenkins and Boland also due up here in the bottom of the fourth. Strike one. Wade French dealing for New Ulm. He's given up 3 hits and 1 run. That one's tight. 1-1 the count. This one driven to left center field. Cole Ranweiler tracking to the fence. He looks up and it's gone! A home run for Jenkins, and it's 2-1 Nisswa. Jenkins, the Missouri Southern State product, drives one over the left field fence, and the Lightning are up 2-1 here in the fourth. Boland, who walked back in the second, comes to the plate with 1 out here in the fourth, and looks at ball one. Bounced up the middle, charging is Peters. The throw to first is in time. Nope, it is in time. Out number 2. A very delayed and dramatic call from the umpire. Nice play by Peters to charge in on the 6-3 putout. 2 away now. Peterson to the plate. Hit into a 4-6-3 double play to end the second inning. Ken Lerner, our home plate umpire, Chris Zollner out in the field. Ball one. Strike one. It's 1-1 now with 2 outs. Breaking ball outside for a ball. Two 2-1 pitch, driven to right, curling and foul, just foul off the bat of Peterson. Well struck ball. That'll even the count up at 2-2 with 2 away here in the fourth. The 2-2 pitch from French to Peterson. Outside for a ball. The count is full at 3-2. And a walk. A 2-out walk to Peterson will bring Torrey Miller to the plate.
The shortstop, number 16, Torrey Miller.
Miller flew out to right back in the third inning. First pitch low for a ball. 2 outs and a runner on first for Nisswa here in the fourth inning. They've got 1 on the board already this inning on the Jenkins solo homer. Dribbled Running in is Zimmerman. The throw to first, not in time. And now 2 aboard for Nisswa here in the 4th with 2 outs. An infield single for Miller. Moves Peterson to second.
Matt Kasperson.
So Miller at first, Peterson at second, Kasperson grounded out to third back in the 3rd inning. Comes to the plate now with 2 outs and 2 on. Pitch in the dirt. Want to know the count. This one hit to right. Domeyer in, puts his hand up to shield the sun, and he'll squeeze it for out number 3. The Lightning leave 2 on, but they score 1 on the Jenkins home run. It's now 2-1 as we head to the 5th inning. You're watching live coverage from Faribault, Minnesota. It's a state amateur baseball tournament here on NSPN.TV. Ryan Phelps welcoming you back. It's a 2-1 ball game here in the 5th inning. New Ulm coming to the plate, due up for the Brewers. We head to the top of the order. Colton Schaefer, Justin Hoffman, Cole Ranweiler. Foley draftee Ryan Shimoleski still on the mound for the Nisswa Lightning. Plays college ball at Southwest Minnesota State. Schaefer 0 for 2 so far on the day. The ground out to the pitcher and a strikeout. And he looks at ball 1. We'll narrow it down to 8 teams by the end of the day today. This one will land in front of the left fielder Bolin for a leadoff single for Schaefer.
The center fielder, number 11, Justin Hoffman.
So Hoffman now comes to the plate. He reached on an error back in the 3rd, stole a base, singled back in the 1st. So he's been aboard both times tonight. Bird Island versus Watertown here tomorrow morning at 11. Bunt shown. It got away from Kasperson. And Schaefer hustles down to second base. So Bird Island and Watertown here tomorrow morning at 11. Dumont and Buckman take the field here at 1:30 tomorrow. Bunt shown again. That pitch outside for a ball. Low, 2-0. Nobody out here for New Ulm in the 5th inning. Delano will take on either Avon or St. Patrick. Jordan faces the winner of this game. Those quarterfinals tomorrow morning starting here at 11 a.m. in Dundas. Bounce back to Shimoleski, checks the runner, throws to first. It's low, but Jenkins makes the catch for out number 1.
Now batting for the Brewers, left fielder number 31, Cole Ranweiler.
So Hoffman retired. Cole Ranweiler comes to the plate. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. Schaefer on second with 1 away. New Ulm trailing by 1 here in the top of the 5th. They've got 6 hits on the night. Swing and a miss, strike one. At last check, Avon leading St. Patrick 4-3 in the sixth. Curveball hit, scooped up by the shortstop Miller. The throw to first in time for out number 2. The runner, Schaefer, advances to third. So Hunter Ranweiler,
number 6, Hunter Ranweiler,
who has singled, walked, and scored a run, comes to the plate now with 2 away and a runner on third. The tying run represented by Schaefer at third. This one hit to center, tracking is Rudisili, and he reaches up for out number 3. So Schaefer stranded at third.
For the Brewers in the top of the 5th. 0 runs on 1 hit, 1 left on base.
That's the 6th runner left on for New Ulm so far here tonight through 5 innings at the plate.
Base hit down 2.
The grounds crew is out here in Faribault. This one halfway through. It's Nisswa 2, New Ulm 1. You're watching live coverage of the State Amateur Baseball Tournament here on NSPN.
Fast and flexible care. Count on the urgency room for expert medical care when you need it most. Visit us in person. Broken bone, chest pain? We're in Eagan, Vadnais Heights, or Woodbury. Online care. Sinus infection? Strep throat? We offer easy online care. Major to minor, we can provide the level of care you need. Visit urgencyroom.com. Mobile check-in now available.
Field in the grandstand here in Faribault. Ryan Phelps with you on the all-new NSPN, the Neighborhood Sports Network. 4-3 in the 8th inning over in Dundas. Avon leading St. Patrick. Rumors are St. Patrick will be bumped up to Class B next year. We'll see if that happens or not. They're one of the favorites here. Of course, these two teams right up there with them, New Ulm and Nisswa, both had first-round byes. Looking back on the brackets, Raymond defeated Wanamingo a couple weeks ago in the first round. Raymond advanced to face Nisswa. Nisswa won that game to get here today. El Rosa beat Montgomery, so El Rosa advanced to face New Ulm. New Ulm won that one, of course. That's how they ended up here today.
Leading off the bottom of the 5th, for the Lightning, center fielder number 22, Cody Rudisili.
We head to the top of the order now for Rudisili. Singled and stole a base. Back in the 3rd, he scored the first run for Nisswa. He also doubled to lead off the game, so Rudisili 2 for 2. And he made that all-important 3rd out back in the top of the 5th inning to strand a runner at 3rd for New Ulm. Wade French back on the mound for the Brewers. The righty's given up 2 runs on 5 hits. And he throws a first pitch strike to Rudisili. And strike 2 called. New Ulm, of course, a legendary baseball town, southwest of us here in Faribault. It'll be about an hour and a half or so over to New Ulm from here, down Highway 14. I suppose he'd take 60 here out of Faribault. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Rudisili. Nisswa, one of the furthest north teams in this tournament. That pitch high and tight for a ball, 2-2. Nisswa, of course, just north of the Brainerd-Baxter area up Highway 371. That one gets away from the catcher, Seidel. It's Ball 3, the count is full, 3-2. Nobody out here for Nisswa, the leadoff hitter, Cody Rudisilli. And the foul tip, strike 3. And Rudisilli is out, number 1.
Number 41, the third baseman, Nick Nelson.
Nelson doubled back in the 3rd inning. Driving in Rudisilli, so he's got the first RBI, I should say, for Nisswa. One and 0 the count. Catches the outside corner for a strike, 1-1. This one hit down the third base line, foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Nelson. There's 1 out here in the 5th inning. Bottom of 5 for Nisswa. French throws one in the dirt, 2-2. Outside, 3-2. 1 out here, bottom 5 for the Nisswa Lightning. Nelson at the plate. This one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, and there's 2 away for Nisswa. Back-to-back strikeouts for French.
Now batting for the Lightning, second baseman number 11, Jeremiah Pipcorn.
So he has 3 now on the day. Pipcorn to the plate. He's 0 for 2 with a couple of flyouts, 1 to left, 1 to center. His last one, the most recent in the 3rd, a deeply hit ball to the left field fence. Strike 1. I mentioned earlier Pipcorn, the home run record holder at NDSU, North Dakota State. Single season and career home run leader there for the Bison. This one bounced foul. And Pipcorn down in the count, 0-2 with 2 away here in the 5th. The lights are on here at Belfield as the sun sets. Outside for a ball. Sun sets behind the third base dugout occupied by the New Ulm Brewers. 2 outs and a 1-2 count to Pipcorn. Swing and a miss, strike 3. French strikes out the side here in the 5th inning. We head to the 6th. It's a 2-1 ball game. Nisswa leading New Ulm here on NSPN.
For the Lightning in the 5th, 0 runs, 0 hits, nobody left on base.
Back here in beautiful Faribault, Minnesota.
Leading off the top of the sixth for the Brewers, pitcher number 8, Wade French.
So French, who just threw 3 straight strikeouts, leads off for New Ulm. They trail 2-1 here as we head to the 6th inning, top half of the 6th. Ryan Shimoleski, the draftee from Foley, throws a first pitch ball. And that one's in there for a strike, 1-1. 72 degrees now. It feels cooler as the sun is setting. Breaking ball misses, 2-1. French 1 for 2. Singled back in the 2nd inning and swings at that offering for a 2-2 count. A sharply hit ball down to 3rd was caught by Nelson. So French has had a couple of nice at-bats anyways. Here he's got a 2-2 pitch, fouled back. That one's back in the parking lot. 2-2. Popped up. Might be playable. Casperson chasing, and it's out of play. Count remains 2-2 for Wade French, the pitcher. This one fouled back again. That one misses inside and low for a ball. 3-2. Now the count is full. Nobody out. To the pitcher, French. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Strikeout number 5 for Shimoleski.
The first baseman, number 33, Trevor Nissen.
That'll bring Nissen to the plate. A 2-time strikeout victim of Shimoleski. Outside ball. Looking around the park area here, Alexander Park in Faribault, beautiful complex. That one's in there for a strike. Got a water park just to the east of us, the high school football field. The hockey arena is here as well. This one fouled straight back. Rice County Fairgrounds, just a little further to the east. Plenty to do within a stone's throw of where we're standing here at Bell Field. A 1-2 pitch misses wide. 2-2 now the count with one away to Nissen. This one driven to left. Bolin just looks up and watches it. He waves goodbye. We've got a tie game as Nissen homers to left. You could tell that was gone immediately. Into the trees in left field. Domeyer, 1 for 1 with a walk as well. He singled. This one fouled off his foot. 0-1 the count. Danny Duchesne is our PA announcer. Any guess on the distance on that one? He's going to say 375. A monster shot by Nissen ties the game. It's 2-2 now. One out for Domeyer. That one's in the dirt. 1-1. And that one's in the dirt. 2-1 now the count. That one skipped in front of home plate. 2 balls, 1 strike to Domeyer, who's had a hot bat tonight. This one bounced to third, scooped up by Nelson. The throw to first is good for out number 2. So 2 away now for New Ulm.
Shortstop number 20, Andrew Peters.
For Peters, who singled back in the 4th inning, was stranded. He's 1 for 2 on the night. Nobody on, 2 outs here for New Ulm. It's a tie game, 2-2 here in the top of the 6th. Breaking ball misses, 1-0. One and one now the count. The winner of this gets Jordan tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. in Dundas in the quarterfinals. It'll be a busy day of baseball for the teams that advance. Strike 2 called. Bounced to the right side. Pipcorn is there. He'll scoop up and throw to first for out number 3. But the Brewers get one back on the solo shot by Nissen. We're tied at 2 as we head to the home half of the 6th inning. Nisswa comes to the plate next here in Faribault. You're watching live coverage of the State Amateur Baseball Tournament right here on NSPN.TV.
Fast and flexible care. Count on the urgency room for expert medical care when you need it most. Visit us in person. Broken bone, chest pain? We're in Eagan, Vadnais Heights, or Woodbury. Online care. Sinus infection? Strep throat? We offer easy online care. Major to minor, we can provide the level of care you need. Visit urgencyroom.com. Mobile check-in now available.
Star Tribune covers high school sports as passionately as you live them. Don't miss a beat on the games you love. Check out Star Tribune all day, every day for the latest prep news, scores, and so much more.
Here in Faribault, we're tied at 2 with Nisswa and New Ulm. Heading into the bottom half of the 6th inning, Nisswa coming to the plate. Due up for the Lightning, Deshane, Jenkins, and Boland. Over in Dundas, top of the 9th, Avon leading St. Patrick 4-3. St. Patrick, the home team, so they'll get their last up in the bottom of the 9th. Nate Deshane 0 for 2 so far tonight. Will lead things off for Nisswa. First pitch, a ball. So the winner advances to face Jordan tomorrow morning. The winner of that game moves on to play at 4:30 tomorrow in Dundas. And then the championship here in Faribault at noon on Labor Day. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 2-1 now the count to Deshane. Swing and a miss, strike 2. It's 2-2 now. As French continues to deal for New Ulm. He's given up 2 runs on 5 hits. 2-2 pitch. Strike 3.
Now they go Lightning, first baseman number 44, Aaron Jenkins.
That's strikeout number 5 for French. 4 in a row. He struck out the side back in the 5th. Jenkins homered back in the 4th inning to give Nisswa a 2-1 lead. New Ulm has since tied it. One ball, no strikes. 2 balls to Jenkins. Strike one, 2-1 now. Jenkins and Nissen, the 2 home run hitters in this game. Nissen over at first base, Jenkins at the plate. That one's high and tight, 3-0. Similar build. I think Nissen might have about an inch or 2 on him and maybe a few pounds, but both very large gentlemen out there. Strike one. Swinging that time for Jenkins. He didn't want to walk. Oh, they're going to say 3-2. The scoreboard here was wrong. It's a full count now, 3-2. Now they've got it adjusted. So full count now to Jenkins with 1 away. Nobody on for Nisswa. And he walks. A 1-out walk given up by French will bring Bolin to the plate.
The left fielder, number 4, Drew Bolin.
Gets away from the catcher, Seidel. But Jenkins will stay at first. Bolin walked back in the 2nd inning, grounded to short in the 4th.
Leadoff double.
Strike called, 1-1. That one misses. 2-1. And that one gets the outside corner for a strike. 2-2 now. 1 out, bottom 6. A runner on first in Jenkins. This is Drew Boland at the plate. The left fielder had a nice view of that Nissen home run last inning. Driven to center. It's over the shortstop's head, and it'll land safely. Jenkins to second. And with 1 out, Nisswa has runners on first and second for Chris Peterson.
Now batting for the Lightning, right fielder, number 7, Chris Peterson.
So a flared hit to shallow left field. First hit of the night for Boland. Peterson hit into a double play to end the 2nd inning. He walked and was stranded back in the 4th, and now a visit to the mound. Nissen's coming in to chat.
Hit a walk-off homer. Lucas hit a walk-off homer. What? He hit a walk-off homer. St. Patrick's? Yeah.
Over in Dundas, just now a walk-off home run for St. Patrick in the bottom of the 9th inning. As the Irish celebrate at home plate in Dundas, a 5-4 victory. So St. Pat's advances to see Delano tomorrow over in Dundas at 1:30. Here in Faribault, 1 out, bottom 6.
Pinch runner on second base for the Lightning, number 26, Mike Hogue.
So Mike Hogue now pinch running for Jenkins at second. 1 out for Peterson. for a ball, 1-0. Boland at first, Hogue at second. Peterson awaiting the 1-0 pitch from French. Outside. 2-0 the count. Swung and driven right into Nissen's glove. He steps on first for out number 3, the double play. And the Lightning leave one stranded. We head to the 7th inning, tied at 2 here in Faribault. State Amateur Baseball right here on NSPN.
Driven to the right center gap, might be over the head of the outfielder, and it's out of here. Raiola with his 4th hit of the ball game.
A homer and 28 RBI. And he smokes one. That's crushed to right field. That is out of here. Drew Black, his 2nd home run of the season.
Lee work out of damage. Oh, center fielder's coming. It's going to be down with a runner and move from third. Here comes the throw to the plate. He's going to be safe, and this one's over. It's a base hit.
Golfs that one towards center. It's going to be a tough play, and it'll drop for a single. Klein comes trucking home. Oh, look at this. It's not dead, so they're going to send the runner for third. And sliding in safe is Superdot. And it's still live, and now coming in is Mathewitz.
Back here in Faribault, top of 7. First pitch in the dirt from Shimoleski, the draftee from Foley. This one hit up the middle, and a leadoff single for Josh Seidel. The catcher is aboard with his first single of the day. And that'll bring up Colton Schaefer, the second baseman. He's 1 for 3. He singled in his last at-bat. And now a meeting at the mound as Shimoleski will have a conference. Just a brief chat. St. Pat's was down 4-3 in the bottom of the 9th. A pinch hitter came in and hit a walk-off 2-run bomb for a 5-4 Irish victory. So they advance to the quarterfinals tomorrow. They'll face Delano, who won here earlier today over Isanti. Bunt shown, laid down nicely. Casperson up. His only throw is to first. Scooped up nicely that time by Jenkins for out number 1. The sacrifice moves Seidel over to second, and the go-ahead run is in scoring position with 1 out here in the top of the 7th inning for Justin Hoffman.
Justin Hoffman.
Hoffman singled in the first, walked and stole a base in the third, bounced out on a grounder to the pitcher in the 5th. This one gets away from Casperson, but he hustles over to pick it up. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out here, top of 7. Tie game with New Ulm, the visitors, at the plate. Nisswa, the home team, out in the field. Both teams still have their starting pitchers in the game. This is Ryan Shimoleski from Southwest Minnesota State, a Foley draftee. Behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. Breaking ball, misses inside, 3-0 now. With one away, first base is open for the center fielder, Justin Hoffman. Seidel on second. That one's in there for a strike, 3-1. Swing and a miss, strike two. 3-2 now. The count is full with one out and a runner on second. In our last game, Delano beat Isanti. They had a gem of a game pitched by a Litchfield draftee. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, strike three. Strikeout number 6 for Shimoleski. Check that, number 7 for Shimoleski, and now we might have a pitching change. We'll see. He's got his glove off, and indeed, he hands off the ball to the manager, and Shimoleski pitches 6 2/3 innings, gives up 2 runs on 6 hits. His fielders had 2 errors behind him. He's responsible for the runner on second in Seidel. We'll have a pitching change here in Faribault. We're tied at 2. We'll go over our new pitcher in just a moment. You're watching live coverage of the State Amateur Baseball Tournament here on the Neighborhood Sports Network.
Lining up, pitching number 28, Brett Kramer.
Join our team while supporting yours. The all-new Neighborhood Sports Network, NSPN.TV, is looking for camera operators and broadcasters for our live game streams. The atmosphere of sporting events can't be beat. Be a part of the action with flexible scheduling and guaranteed game rate pay. If you're a student or adult looking for an opening into the world of sports media, or to just make a little extra cash, send us an email at jobs@nspn.tv. Welcome to the neighborhood.
Now batting for the Brewers, left fielder number 31, Cole Ranweiler.
All right, back here in Faribault, Brett Kramer, a draftee from Fort Ripley. Played his college ball at St. John's. He's into the game now for Nisswa, and I have to make a correction. There's a pinch hitter, Jordan Gugesberg, for New Ulm. He is on second. He had the leadoff single. Check swing, he went. Strike two, it's 0-2 now with 2 outs. Top of 7, tie game, 2-2. Kramer looks back to second. Hustling back is Gugesberg. This one bounced foul. No balls, 2 strikes to Cole Ranweiler. Ranweiler 0 for 3 with a strikeout and 2 groundouts. Both hit to the left side. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Kramer comes in, throws 4 pitches and retires Ranweiler. And we head to the bottom half of the 7th inning. Strikeout number 8 on the day, 7 of those to the starting pitcher, Shimoleski. Kramer gets his first of the night. And with that, it's time for the 7th inning stretch. Take me out to the ball game. It's tied 2-2 with Nisswa coming to the plate next here in Faribault You're watching live coverage of state amateur baseball here on NSPN.TV.
PrepSpotlight.tv made history in 2020 by live streaming every game of the Town Ball State Tournament. History is happening again. PrepSpotlight.tv has been great, but it's becoming greater. Introducing NSPN.tv. The Neighborhood Sports Network launches this week with end-to-end coverage of a fantastic Minnesota sports tradition, Town Ball. See every game for a new fan-friendly monthly fee. Join for Town Ball State Tournament games, then stay for the high school and college seasons. NSPN.tv will provide subscribers with an abundant supply of local sports content, featuring live events called by local play-by-play professionals, comprehensive highlights, feature stories, weekly shows, documentaries, and video podcasts. Welcome to the neighborhood. NSPN.tv.
Welcome back to Faribault, Minnesota. Ryan Phelps here with you on NSPN. Belfield, the site. We got a pinch hitter coming in for Nisswa.
Leading out the bottom of the seventh, for the Lightning, shortstop number 16, Tori
Nope, that's Miller. No, that's Tori Miller. No pinch hitter. So Miller, we look back on our scorecard. 1 for 2. Singled back in the 4th inning. Looks at 2 strikes. 0-2. And strike 3 fouled back into the catcher's glove. And 1 away.
21, Matt Casperson.
To the 9 hitter Casperson, who's 0 for 2. French seems to be getting better as the game goes on. Struck out the side in the 5th. Had 1 more in the 6th and 1 here to start the 7th. That's 6 on the day. That one fouled straight back, 1-1. One ball, 2 strikes now with 1 away to the catcher Casperson. Two and 2. Check swing, did not go. 3-2 the count, with 1 out here for Nisswa, bottom 7. And a walk. A 1-out walk. Casperson trots down to first, and we head to the top of the order for Rudisilli.
22, Cody Rudisilli.
Rudisilli 2 for 3 with a double and a single, a run scored, and a stolen base so far tonight. Now he comes to the plate with 1 out and a runner on first. Swing and a miss, strike 1. This one hit to short. Peters is there. The throw to second in time. Oh, it got away. It got away. Rounding third and heading home. Nope, they're going to hold him up. Nissen has it. It got away from the second baseman. I thought he had scooped it out, but I missed it get by him. Rolls all the way over to Nissen. And so Rudisili safely to second. Kasperson is at third.
Third baseman number 41, Nick Nelson.
And now Nick Nelson, who had an RBI double back in the third inning, has a chance to put his team on top. We're tied at 2 with runners on second and third and just one out. That was the first fielding error for New Ulm in this one. This one popped up. It's deep to center. Hoffman is back. Tagging up at third. Kasperson trots home, sliding safely into third. The sacrifice fly scores Kasperson, and Nisswa takes the lead 3-2. Another RBI for Nelson on the deeply hit ball.
In the box for the Lightning, second baseman number 11, Jeremiah Pipcorn.
So Pipcorn now 0 for 3 comes to the plate. Nisswa leading 3-2. Pipcorn's had some well-hit balls. That one's in there for a strike. Rudisili at third. Strike. No balls, 2 strikes to Pipcorn. Runner on third. This one hit right up the middle, past French. Sliding and throwing to first, not in time. Rudisili scores. It's now 4-2 on the RBI by Pipcorn.
The designated hitter, number 24, Nate Deshane.
Deshane to the plate. He's 0 for 3. Pipcorn at first. Nisswa leading 4-2. Check swing, it's underneath the catcher. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 outs here, runner on first. That one's in there for a strike, 2-1. Foul back. Count even at 2-2. Hit down the first baseline foul. Count remains 2-2 with 2 outs and a runner on first in Pipcorn. Outside, the count is full. Three and 2 from French to Deshane. This one hit to the first baseman. Nissen is there. He'll quickly trot over and step on first for out number 3. But the Lightning get 2 more here in the 7th. They lead 4-2 as we head to the 8th inning. The New Ulm Brewers are coming to the plate next as our coverage continues from Faribault. It's a state amateur baseball tournament here on NSPN. For New Ulm, Hunter Ranweiler, Wade French, and Trevor Nissen.
Designated hitter number 6, Hunter Ranweiler.
The heart of the order for New Ulm. Fort Ripley pitcher Brett Kramer, he's a draftee from Fort Ripley. Kramer into the game. He came in at the to get the 3rd out in the 7th. It's a St. John's University product. Called strike 1-1. Ranweiler walked and singled. He scored a run for New Ulm, their first run. Two balls, 1 strike for Ranweiler from Kramer. Curveball wide, 3-1. Jordan awaits the winner tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. in Dundas. And a walk. So Ranweiler's 2nd walk of the day.
Now the box for the Brewers, pitcher number 8, Wade French.
And French to the plate. He singled back in the 2nd inning. Lined out to 3rd and struck out. He comes to the plate now with nobody out and a runner on 1st, but they're going to bring Ranweiler in and send out a pinch runner. Looks like it's going to be Jace Schaefer.
Pinch running for the Brewers on first base, number 26, Jace Schaefer.
So Schaefer running for Ranweiler. Nobody out. Top of 8. New Ulm at the plate. Starting pitcher Wade French. They trail by 2. It's 4-2 Nisswa. And a strike. This one flared to right. Peterson under it. He'll reach up and make the catch for out number 1.
Now batting the first baseman, number 33, Trevor Nissen.
Nissen tied the game with a swing of a bat back in the 6th inning. He could do the same here with a runner on 1st in Schaefer. So Nissen's solo homer in the 6th tied the game at 2. Swing and a miss, strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes to the big first baseman, Nissen. Got the sweet stirrups going too. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and there's 2 away here in the 8th.
Next up for the Brewers, right fielder number 1, Jaden Domeyer.
Domeyer singled, walked, and grounded out. He's been stranded twice. He comes to the plate now with 2 outs and a runner on first, a pinch runner in Jace Schaefer. And did it hit him? Nope, it didn't. Very tight. This one driven to left. It's deep. Bolin chasing. It's off the wall. Rounding second is Schaefer, heading to third, and they're going to hold him up there. It's a double. A 2-out double for Boland. For Domeyer, excuse me. So now the game tying run at second. And a pinch hitter, Sam Keckeisen.
Number 40, Sam Keckeisen.
Keckeisen from UW Stout. Brett Kramer, the Fort Ripley draftee, on the mound with 2 outs and runners on second and third. The go-ahead run represented by Keckeisen at the plate. Takes a first pitch ball, 1-0. First base is open. The catcher Seidel with his shin guards on in the on-deck circle. Strike, 2-1. Bounced back to the pitcher. And they're going to say it was a foul. Sounded like it broke his bat. And it did. He just snapped it over his knees. Attaboy. Put a little stick-em on there. Keckeisen back in. Big play in the game here for Keckeisen. The pinch hitter comes in. The game tying run on second. He represents the go-ahead run. There's 2 outs, and it's a 2-2 count. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And Kramer dodges a bullet. Nisswa heads to the dugout, leading 4-2. They'll come to bat next in the bottom of the 8th inning. You're watching state baseball here on NSPN.
Fast and flexible care. Count on the urgency room for expert medical care when you need it most. Visit us in person. Broken bone, chest pain? We're in Eagan, Vadnais Heights, or Woodbury. Online care. Sinus infection? Strep throat? We offer easy online care. Major to minor, we can provide the level of care you need. Visit urgencyroom.com. Mobile check-in now available.
Life is good today. Beautiful day here at Belfield. Bottom of the 8th inning. Nisswa, the home team with the lead. They come to the plate. Leading off will be Aaron Jenkins, who solo homered in the 4th. Walked and was stranded back in the 6th. Looks like a new pitcher in for New Ulm as well.
Number 30, Mitch Bokenstadt.
So Bokenstadt into the game. Mitch Bokenstadt pitching for New Ulm now, replacing Wade French, who pitched 7 full. Gave up 4 runs on 7 hits. His team had 1 error behind him.
Now playing third base for the Brewers, number 16, Zach Moore.
So Zach Moore over at third.
Leading off the bottom of the 8th for the Lightning, first baseman number 44, Aaron Jenkins.
So Jenkins to the plate now, his team leading by 2. Strike 1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 0-2 now the count to Jenkins. Ball 1-2. That one's in the dirt, 2-2 now. Two-two pitch, popped up. Nissen in, and he'll make the catch for out number 1. Drew Boland comes to the plate now.
Rescue number 4, Drew Boland.
Boland was doubled up on that sharply hit liner by Chris Peterson back in the 6th inning. Right into Nissen's glove, and Boland was on his way to second. Nissen stepped on the bag to retire the side. This one bunted right back to the pitcher. Bokenstadt over to first for out number 2. And that'll bring Chris Peterson.
Number 7, Chris Peterson.
And we'll have a pinch hitter, it looks like. It'll be Tyler Whitwer.
Pitching to Peterson for the Lightning, number 34, Tyler Whitwer.
Whitwer played his college ball at Central Lakes. Bokenstadt catches the inside corner for a strike, 0-1. 2 outs here, bottom 8. Strike 2. That one's in the dirt for a ball, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch, foul back. Count remains 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And the Lightning are down here in the 8th. The Brewers down to their last chance. We head to the 9th inning. They need 2 to keep it going. It's a 4-2 game here in Faribault. You're watching State Baseball on NSPN. We'll keep it right here. The catcher, Seidel.
Leading off the top of the ninth, for the Brewers, catcher number 3, Josh Seidel.
Strike one. The winner gets Jordan tomorrow morning in Dundas, 11 a.m. Strike two. Flared to left, running is Boland, it drops foul. The 0-2 pitch from Kramer to Seidel. And timeout called. Low and in the dirt. 1-2. Just getting a piece of it with Seidel to stay alive. Fouled off again. One ball, two strikes to Seidel. Outside. 2-2. Nobody out here. Top of 9. Last chance for New Ulm. Staying alive. That one's going to end up underneath my tire, I think. Two-two pitch. Popped up, left side. Miller back, in is Boland, and he'll reach up and catch it for out number 1.
Now batting for the Brewers, second baseman number 12, Colton Schaefer.
Schaefer to the plate now. He's singled back in the 5th inning. Sacrifice bunt in the 7th. 1 out here, top of 9. Breaking ball misses. Kramer wanted that one. That one's in there for a strike, 1-1. There's one spot to fill in the final 8. It'll be decided here. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Tomorrow, Bird Island versus Watertown here at 11 a.m. in Faribault. At 1:30, Dumont versus Buckman. Over in Dundas at 1:30, Delano takes on St. Patrick. At 11 a.m. in Dundas, the winner here gets Jordan. That one misses outside. 2-2. Quick turnaround for whoever wins this. It's called, third strike. And New Ulm is down to their final out.
The center fielder, number 11, Justin Hoffman.
Justin Hoffman to the plate for the Brewers with 2 away, nobody on. Cole Ranweiler in the on-deck circle. That one misses inside. One ball, no strikes. 2 outs, top of 9. That one's outside for a ball, 2-0. Three and 0. Ranweiler represents the tying run. He's in the on-deck circle. 3 balls, no strikes to Hoffman. And misses inside, a 4-pitch, 2-out walk. And now the game tying run is at the plate.
Next batter for the Brewers, left fielder number 31, Cole Ranweiler.
Cole is 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts and 2 groundouts. The Brewers need him here. Strike one. Breaking ball misses inside. One ball, 1 strike to Ranweiler. Popped up behind first. Jenkins back. He'll reach up and he puts it away for out number 3. Nisswa advances with a 4-2 victory over New Ulm. Kramer comes in relief and throws 4 strikeouts. And Nisswa will take on Jordan tomorrow in Dundas in the quarterfinals of this state amateur baseball tournament. We'll take a break and come back to recap this one for you in just a moment. You're watching live coverage of State Town Ball here on NSPN.
Fast and flexible care. Count on the urgency room for expert medical care when you need it most. Visit us in person. Broken bone, chest pain? We're in Eagan, Vadnais Heights, or Woodbury. Online care. Sinus infection? Strep throat? We offer easy online care. Major to minor, we can provide the level of care you need. Visit urgencyroom.com. Mobile check-in now available.
Star Tribune covers high school sports as passionately as you live them. Don't miss a beat on the games you love. Check out Star Tribune all day, every day for the latest prep news, scores, and so much more.
So Rudisili, our player of the game, and we'll get an interview here with him over the PA system. If Greg, you want to pan down and we can take a look at him.
Nisswa won a game. Yeah, it was just good to get down here. We plan to stay for a while, so it's good to get the first one on the way.
And I have a feeling the Nisswa crew is going to be hanging around for a while throughout the next couple of days. Is that true?
Yep, that's the plan. So I think we got some more folks coming down tomorrow and making a long trip.
Courtesy of our friends at Daikin, you, sir, get yourself one of the, this is high-end. It's a high-end MBA shirt, courtesy of our friends from Daikin here in Faribault. Congratulations. Keep it going forward. Welcome to Faribault.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
That's our player of the game, Cody Rudisili. Rudisili at the plate tonight. Doubled in the first to start the game. He singled in the third and stole a base and scored a run. Struck out in the fifth, and then he reached on an error in the seventh and scored a run. He represented the game-winning run, the third and game-winning run for Nisswa in this 4-2 ball game. For New Ulm, they scored 2 runs on 9 hits. They had 1 error, and they left 10 on base. For the Nisswa Lightning, 4 runs on 7 hits. They had 2 errors, and they left on 6. So again, a look at tomorrow's quarterfinals. Nisswa wins. They advance to face Jordan at 11 a.m. in Dundas. On the other side of the bracket, at 11 a.m. in Faribault, it'll be Bird Island versus Watertown. At 1:30 here in Faribault, it'll be Dumont versus Buckman. And the 1:30 game in Dundas features Delano and St. Patrick. But again, Nisswa wins here to face Jordan tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Congratulations to the Lightning, and hats off to the New Ulm Brewers for a fantastic season. Played a great game tonight, just didn't quite have enough. As Nisswa gets the win, a check of your final score once again. It's Nisswa 4 and New Ulm 2. From all of us here at the Neighborhood Sports Network, including our engineer and photographer, Greg Wilford, my name is Ryan Phelps saying thanks for joining us, folks. We've got more baseball coming your way tomorrow here at Faribault, Dundas, and Meesville. But goodbye for now, and so long from Faribault, Minnesota. Good night, everyone.
Baseball. It's America's pastime and Minnesota's passion. The all-new Neighborhood Sports Network, in partnership with the Minnesota Baseball Association, brings you coverage of the 2022 State Amateur Baseball Tournament. Coverage is proudly brought to you by The Urgency Room, fast, flexible care. McDonald's, owners and operators of Minnesota and Western Wisconsin. Find your golden opportunity at mcdonalds.com/careers. The Star Tribune, your home for the best prep coverage. And by the Minnesota Twins. Welcome to the neighborhood. Now, let's get out to the ballpark.